Welcome to TMHC TV. This is a test to see if we got the systems up and running. We've been having issues tonight, so let's make sure we got good sound right now. Let's see, can we be heard? Once again, this is testing, 1, 2. Yeah, the internet connection is just too bad to bring this out tonight. Testing, 1, 2. Let me see if we got. Let me try something else. Y'all hold on for a second. I want to bring something out. If y'all can hear me, let me know that you can hear me in the chat. I want to bring something out. Okay. I think we can be heard. Okay, let's go back. All right. Okay, we want to deal with the subject matter in St. Louis right now that's going on with the protesters being arrested. So what I would like to do is try to at least share my screen. Let's try this again. And we're going to play some footage from what's going on. I think this is unfair. I'm jumping right into it, but you are now tuned in TMAC TV. We're here. It's about knowledge, love, family, and most of all, respect. I'm your host, Gadaya Yasharala. And right now we had a story. We have a story that's going on in St. Louis that I would like to take time to show y'all. So let's just look at what's going on out there right now. Check out how the police did this. Check out how they did this. I'm gonna let y'all watch the video.
Thank you for tuning in to Real STL Media, aka the one and only Real STL News. I am giving you live coverage where riot cops are here countering the protesters. I'm currently at the intersection of 20th and Market. About 100 riot cops. And
asking everybody to get off the street. Get out the street, y'all.
I'm gonna be right back, guys. Y'all just watch this and watch how the how this is becoming a military state. Check out how they're being set up.
I'm pretty sure the other local news stations will not give you this narrative, but I am here to show what's exactly going on.
Where?
In case that I was apprehended, just know.
Niggas said no. They don't say no.
They said what? We did. As you can see, we did not get a call from St. Louis City PD to disperse. So we are not breaking the law. We're going to try to proceed forward. We are blocked off both ways. No way back, no way forward.
Divided we fall. 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 Divided we fall.
Now y'all pay attention to what's about to go on. Because the police, they're gonna ask them to break away, disperse, and go their separate ways. But watch how they hum in on them or zero in on them before they give this commandment. And as you're about to witness, the people are not resisting the order. They're just put in a bad situation. So just check out what's going on. And if this is things getting worse, and it's only gonna get worse if this is where things is headed. It's just gonna get worse.
Shy. Oh wow, more cops, more cops.
Why are you in riot gear?
Check out the police. Look at them. Look how they surrounding the people.
We are surrounded. As a person of media, I do not get an exception. I am surrounded.
Check them out.
Give you the view of the local
This is
protest.
called what they call it, a military state. This is what this is. This is where your rights are being literally snatching from right under you, and the people are being led like sheep to slaughter.
Nobody is looting. Nobody is breaking in buildings. Nobody is starting fires. I see. I am county officer.
Now y'all just saw what they did, how they just moved in on the front of them. Watch what they about to do behind them. See, you can get out that way, but you gotta run. You gotta run to get away now. Now you know if you take off running, you're gonna get shot. But yeah, that's the commandment. You gotta run. You ain't going nowhere. They surrounded. Look at all them police is back there in the back. They surrounded.
The number of St. Louis City PD has grown. They're telling the protesters to move back, but there is nowhere for us to go. We're told to move back. Where is there for us to go? I guess straight to jail.
This is crazy, y'all. I don't advise none of our people to go out and protest anyway. It doesn't work. We have to put more action. Now I want you to pay attention. They seem to be very peaceful. They are trying to figure out why are they coming at them like this? Why are they being surrounded when they seem to all be on the sidewalk, except for a few people? We see a few people that's not on the sidewalk, but at this point they panicking. They don't know what to do. So you can see a few people, getting off the sidewalk and getting into the streets. They're like, where do we go from here? But this is a peaceful protest. This is not like she said, they're not out there setting things on fire. They're not out there throwing bottles or none of that. As you can see, these protesters are very peaceful. But check out how they about to get dead, though. Wrong computer.
You would think that the country is in a sort of civil war. This is not a civil war. This is a peaceful protest.
You hear him? We have nowhere to go. Look at them. Look. They surround. There's more police than them. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but it's some more stuff going. I think it's gonna get a little bit bad tonight.
To disperse. Oh wow, police failed.
Now check out what's going on behind them. Look at what they doing behind them. This is a setup. Look at this.
Disperse too.
You have to ask yourself, what kind of police do we have at this point to where
People think we were
they
at
think
war.
what they doing is right? Paycheck make you do this, or is it just
Well,
this world is going to hell in a handbasket? What is it?
talking to you guys.
Because for people to think this is okay, the police think this is okay,
Media.
we don't have a chance. Look how they doing these people.
We have St. Louis County.
Look. And somebody told them this was right. Hold on, y'all. Let me do one thing right quick.
We
Let
were
me
told to disperse, and there's nowhere to disperse to.
let me get another tab going.
Yeah, we said disperse, but
Alright.
nowhere to go.
My bad, y'all. We back.
All under arrest.
Oh, wow, you heard that? We're all under arrest.
They gathered us, they told us to move. And they said move.
Oh my God. Everybody's getting arrested. We told us to disperse. Where can we go?
Check out this madness right here, y'all.
Oh wow, Sadie's getting very hostile. Everyone's most likely getting arrested.
They not running around all loud, hands up, don't shoot. They not saying F the police. They not throwing bottles. They are just literally trapped. They got into an. I guess this is their way of trying to make an example. But this all this does is cause more confusion. This does not defuse the situation. It does not make things better. It actually turns the people against law enforcement, and it keeps law enforcement against the people. Now, I understand that this is part of what's supposed to happen in life. It's going to get worse before it get better. But as you can see, the people themselves are not pushing the issue. They're being forced or being made to look like something that is not. This is crazy. They're doing what they're taught that America stands for, protesting, having the right to speak. And this is what happens when you use your rights that the Constitution provides. This is what happens. This is not the people. This is a system that's being set up against the people. This is forcing the people to take action type of stuff. This is crazy.
I'm behind you.
You're not, and I hate to say it, I hate to pull the race card, but you see, it's a lot of This is not a group of black people. This is a mixed race. This is a mixed. This is a mixed ethnic group. It's a bunch of different people. So you can't use that card. This is just an attack against the people, the citizens of America, by law enforcement. That's exactly what this is. Look, if these people are arrested, they're not going to resist. He said he know that, but does that stop them from being a holes? Let's see.
Excuse me, Chief Lord, oh, sorry, Lieutenant. Oh, wow. All the protesters. I mean, these people are insane. Oh, wow. A massive.
You heard them? They're like everybody is cooperating, so they're not getting no resistance. They just being what we say they are. No good for the people. This is what they being. No good for the people. This is letting you know that we really got to examine who we got working for the police department. If you can give orders like this to go up against the people, imagine how bad things are for the training that goes into this to these departments. Like they're not trained to think anymore. This is what's sad about it. People are not trained to think. They're only trained to take orders. If you if you're not giving an order, then you just walking around crazy. It's like, and I'm not trying to go up against the people because the people was given an order to leave, but they wasn't given an order on which way to get up out of there. Now, normal people would have been doing, would have been running up out of there. They catch me if you can type of action. But people they've been dumbed down so bad to where these type of things can happen. The people can oh, do this and think they're right because they got their job title say they can do this, and then the citizens have to go through this because they don't want to go against the law enforcement. They don't want to go. They want to have all they want is change. They don't want to go at war with the law enforcement. Law enforcement. We just want change, but it's not going to happen. This world has been given over to the hand of the wicked, and when you got the wicked training people and in charge of the training of people, this is what you get: a bunch of people that don't even have common sense to think, well, hey, these people ain't doing nothing. Let's just let them go on about their way, or let's not get so aggressive and provoke or intensify this situation. We're not gonna get that. We're gonna get rules, orders, and people going to jail. Let's go back. See, they in disbelief.
So can you tell the people of St. Louis what is happening? I'm here, guys. Okay.
That's what our media folks do.
He don't know what's happening. He just following orders.
So Lieutenant, he's very polite. He did tell you that's not what's going on right now is a mass arrest. Where the protesters are going peacefully.
Wow.
What's up, Revolutionary Z? You guys, this is Revolutionary Z. He's been out with us since Ferguson. I'm with the press.
Sit down. Everybody,
Even with I'm with the media.
sit down right now. Let's go. Just sit
Oh,
down.
well, I'm being arrested. Even the legal observers. Everybody's under arrest. I'm,
Did y'all hear that? You was told to leave the area. Yeah. After y'all blocked the area off, and now they gotta go see. Wow. I had stopped doing shows for a while because it's so much stuff going on, and it's like, where do you go? Everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody repeating the same thing. You want to have different content. You want to have something. You want to try to bring something uplifting. You want to try to bring solutions. You want to try to do different things like that. That's different. But at the end of the day, the agenda in which has been placed or in play is being pushed throughout the media. Why we can't trust CNN, ABC, Fox News? We can't trust them because they are part of this. And as we can see, these are everyday people with uniforms on that really don't care about nothing but a paycheck and following orders because this is just not right. And it don't take a rocket science to see what's going on and at least take a stand for it. You wonder why we say the cops are bad. Now, I'm not gonna say all of them are bad, but I mean it's hard to take that stance when nobody has common sense anymore. The leaders of the police force don't have the police department don't have sense. Like this is where we at now. This is exact. The society no longer thinks for itself. It's a chain of command. You give rules, and hey, if I told you to jump off a building because I got more rank than you, off the building you go. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is literally crazy.
So if you didn't tell us to disperse, why you just say you told us to leave the area? What the hell?
Let me play that back for y'all. Let me tell y'all. He gonna say,
To disperse, we had nowhere.
hold on. Let me play that back a little bit.
Sir, you told us to disperse, we had nowhere to go. So if you didn't tell us to disperse, why you just say you told us to leave the area? What the hell? Oh my goodness. You're arresting illegal observer. Oh my goodness. Pepper spray.
We're arresting a legal observer from the National Lawyers Guild. He was a priority. I don't know why.
We have
People, they're going to push this civil war, whether we like it or not. They're pushing it. It's not the people. The people are being bombarded with the media agenda, the elite agenda, this military agenda, whatever, whoever is behind this chaotic ass. I ain't even mean to cuss. This chaotic situation that they bringing out. This ain't the people. The people just want to be left alone and be free to for the pursuit of happiness. They just want the pursuit of happiness in this country that's supposed to be the melting pot, that's supposed to be founded on love for all. That's not the case. That's a bunch of lies. We can see now what this country really stands for. It stands for follow orders or become either domestic terrorist or a conspiracy theorist or whatever the case may be. If you don't comply with the system, then it is what it is. Now, let me show you because now people are about to get arrested. She about to cut her phone off here, so we don't have to keep this video about to end. So now, because I was gonna wait till in the morning to do this, but then once you see this, then you go to this one. It- it- And they right. This is how they hustle. It's all about money. It's all about them meeting their quota. So they train the police officers to meet a quota. You know, that's how they. I don't know if they get points. I don't know what's the purpose of them having to meet this quota. But this is the perfect opportunity for them all to meet their quota. The city can make a lot of money off of innocent people just saying they want justice, just saying they want things to be right, just saying they want this to be a fair country. They want this to be a country of moral values, a country of what's the word I'm looking for? Morality, a country where your rights are not being infringed upon, whether by citizens or other people or law enforcement or the politicians. Just want everything. We want the checks to be balanced. That's all the people are asking for. But in a world that's so wicked, like this country that we living in, it seems to be, it's all about the agenda and making themselves look like something they're not. They're looking like they're out there to keep the public best interest at heart, and then you have people that will watch this scream and act like, well, we taking too far. Disrespect the police. Well, show me where these people were disrespecting the police. Show me where these people had a chance to follow the police order. Then you can give me that argument. What's going on right now is just a country being flipped over on its head because you keep brushing stuff under the rug and acting like it don't exist, acting like it don't exist. As long as you acting like it don't exist, the people that keep doing the crimes and keep hiding behind the code of the law and stuff get worse and worse. It's kind of like a bully. How we, because we always want to talk about, we don't want bullying going on, cyber bully, we don't bullying, we don't want none of that going on, right? It's the same thing with this system that's set up. This system is a bully, and it picks on the innocent people. It picks on the weak. It picks on the workers. It picks on the people that go out here to earn a living doing what's right. And it makes them look like animals, all to push their agenda. When mainly the bully is the corporate behind everything. And then you have most people that, because it's not every day in your face and you don't see it all the time, and it's very rare you might run across it. You just brush it on the rug and say, well, respect law enforcement. If you just comply, then you'll be okay. Well, the people tonight wasn't even given an option to comply. They was put in a situation where they was entrapped and then given an order, which is what a lot of us face, especially me being a black male in society. Before we are even given the order to comply, we have already been entrapped in a situation where if we did comply with the order, it's still finna be injustice. But this is what's sparking now, because the police decided to arrest all those innocent protesters. Now you have a city rising up, getting more mad about the injustice that the police just did. So who go and lock them up? We can't call the military. The military gonna be on their side. We just get more tanks on the street. This is crazy. It's like they want the people to rise up. It's like they want this government to fall, which at the end of the day, we know it's going down, but I just want you to see, like, it's not the people. This is something they want to happen. They just mad it ain't happening faster. They really want this to happen. We just take the people have been dumbed down too much. And I don't mean no disrespect to the people, but they have lied and did so much to the people to where the people are not even in the right mental state to stand up against this injustice that's going on, because we're somehow still trying to hold on to that code or this constitution that the people that's put here to protect and serve that don't even recognize. I don't even think none of these officers even know what the Constitution is no more. After you get past freedom of speech and right to bear arm and stuff like it, it's a wrap on the Constitution. I bet they couldn't go to the fifth or sixth Constitution. Most of these law officers. I bet you they don't know them all. We was to give them a quiz on the Constitution. If they can't get it right, we would probably have to start all over tomorrow with a new law enforcement agency because most of the laws, most of the officers will fail the test. I bet you we was to get that test out, most of them will fail. Just asking them the basic things about what's in the Constitution. I bet you most of them will fail. But let me show y'all what's going on.
So they are arresting people. I'm okay. I can get out. So I think
Where is Lida? Where is Lida? Where is Lida? Where is
so
Lida?
they are arresting people right now.
She's not standing up for us anyway.
I'm okay. I got out. The other crew reporter is still down there, so I'm not sure if she's okay. But I was able to get out. So,
Folks, can everybody step up, pass up, pull up for me, please. Everybody just back up. Everybody step up. Yeah, I need everybody to step up. I need everybody to step back. Everybody step up.
So what's going on now? What's going on now is the people that was not barricaded in, they are seeing what's going on, which is causing more people to get agitated and make the situation more intense because it was a peaceful protest. There's no reason for nobody to be getting locked up right now. And for all y'all that want to say it was a curfew, get off of that because it was a curfew. Everybody that's standing around recording, everybody that's standing around recording right now that's still out here will be going to jail. This is a strategic attack on the people to get a specific reaction from the people.
but they kind of like everybody up down there. They told everybody that they was under arrested before they said this first. Yeah. Then they said this. They gave me just like in between with it all. She's not arrested. I just talked to her. Well, hopefully she's not arrested yet. So everybody who's down there, they're getting arrested. Uh, Car reporter is being arrested right now.
Oh, he better get from behind that yellow tape. Who he think he is? Yeah, I was about to say you on the wrong side.
Jeffport.
This is crazy. I just feel bad for the people because they out here fighting, not understanding that this world is already through, and they are trying to save it,
Was just
and
arrested
then
for committing the
just
crime.
trying to be right as
Heard
people.
the news. We got several people
it's a no-win situation. They're up against the hands of evil and don't even recognize it. The Bible said the devil will cast many of you in jail. Who casting people in jail? I just want to know. Because the Bible says the devil that's casting people in jail. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure this one out. Help me understand.
They enclose them in and then arrest them. Yeah, they're capable of doing their jobs, but are they going to do their jobs correctly? So
See, people still. Did you hear?
yeah.
She said they are capable of doing their job, but are they going to do their job correctly? No, they are capable of doing what they are trained to do, which is go against the Constitution, violate people's right, harass people, lock people up for a check. That is what they are trained to do. That is their job. Make money off of the people. Period. So they are doing their job and they seem to be doing a good job at it. It's the people job to stand up against these type of crimes that's committed against humanity from people that are appointed to protect and serve. It's the people job to stop things like this from getting out of control. The problem is the people, like I said earlier, have been brushing these issues under the rug. And I'm just gonna be 100 with it because it only affected a certain group of people at one time. So therefore, other people didn't have a reason to speak up. They just turned a blind eye to it. But now that they have got themselves together and they equipped to deal with the whole community, people of all races in this manner, then there's no stopping them. You would have to literally go to war to stop this. And the people don't want that, but they want that. The people don't want that, but they want that. We don't want that, but they want that because they have placed themselves in a position of power. So now they're in a position to where it doesn't matter who you are. They don't care because you media. They don't care because you just an innocent bystander no more. All to them, all people can go. Watch them in action. Got a bunch of people in uniform with no understanding of common sense, of respect for another person, or it's strictly training. They train and train and train and train and then train some more to be dumb, to be ignorant, to be lost, to be hurtful, to be evil, to be and they do it all under the code of the law, thinking they're righteous. You can get mad, you can say what you want to say, but it's just true. Put that uniform on, get in a politician seat, and for some reason you think you making a change to the world when you are the biggest enemy to the world. You're an enemy to the people. It's not like it used to be where you was actually doing something good for the community. It's this they have trained that conscious thought out of the people. And people don't think that way no more. It's follow orders. ABC implicated this way, that way. This is how we get the best results. Don't say nothing because we all on the same team over here. So you can't be going against what the other officers doing. You just got to come in. It's not your stop. You just come in and bag that cop up, and that's all you do. If he wrong, he just wrong. Don't worry about it. You just bag your fellow officer up. You don't come in and get an understanding no more. You don't come in and really logically think about it. Ain't no logic in none of this. I don't care if it's the chief making this call or the mayor or the governor, whoever making this call. The logic within them is gone.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
They arrest a Red D. Oh,
No, this is what a police state look like.
This is what democracy looks like.
he's with us. Oh my God.
This is what resistance looks like.
See next, because you see how they already starting to arrest the media, along with like she say, they were just doing their job. They were just out there to do their job to report the story. We can already see how they handling this situation. So what's going to happen here is, as time move forward, even the social media, all those things are going to be shut down because um, of the hidden agenda. I mean, we can act like we don't see it, but it's right in our face. I mean, it's right in your eyes. I mean, you can walk around sleep. You can walk around, with your eyes wide shut if you want to. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's going down the way it's supposed to be going down according to prophecies in the Bible. This is just what it is, people. Um, a lot of things that we say and do, people might not like it, might not understand it, but this is exactly what we've been talking about for years, coming down to think, and this is just the start. This is like a test run to see how the people going to react. And by them not getting the reaction they want, they gonna go harder. They gonna go even harder the next time. Like it, love it, I hate it. It's what it is. So I got everything. Okay. Let me go back.
Name and birthday. Yell out your first and last name and your birthday. First and last name and birthday. Yell it out. I'm trying to hear everybody else. Name and birthday. Is that a problem? Because they're trying to see people. I'm not talking to everybody back there. I don't know
Now we can say truly it's not about race in this situation right here. This is about martial law, police, state, taking the rights from the people. This does not have skin color on it. This does not have race on it. This have all the markings of a governmental takeover. That's what this have. How dare you go against what the laws in which we don't protect and hold? How dare you go against that? We make our laws as we go. How dare you tell us what we can't do when we make the laws as we go? How dare the people tell us that we gotta be right? We got the uniform on. I'm sorry, people gotta laugh at this.
We gotta get their name.
I want y'all to pay attention, especially white America. I want y'all to pay attention. We've been screaming this for a long time. Black America been, or the black folks in America been screaming this for a long time. This injustice. This is the start of it affecting the whole nation. This is where it's not gonna matter what color you is. This is it's been going on, but this is you seeing them kick in the high gear. Notice how they got the police, how they got all the officers trained not to even talk. You know, most of them are just as scared as the people. They know if they done got themselves into something they don't even want to deal with, and they more scared to just walk away from it than to actually stand up against it. So you know, it's kind of like damn if you do, damn if you don't. Can't beat them, might as well join them type of stuff going on right here. But you can't even get a decent conversation with an officer nowadays. Like back in the day, you could talk to them about different things, get an understanding of how they think and think. But nowadays, no, nope, nope, nope. They're not allowed to make comments. No comment. Do what we say, as we say, and forget your rights. Forget your laws. Forget that. I'm the law. I'm your rights. Welcome to the new America. Is this Donald Trump making America great again? This is what y'all. This is what great is. This is great, huh? And then he flirting. This is sad. See, this is what they want. You see, you hear him. All they done did is started some BS. It ain't gonna. He said actually it's the start of some. I don't want to cuss, but because I'm on my TMAC channel, TV channel, I don't want to cuss on this one. But we got another channel up and coming, so you might want to go on and get ready to subscribe to that one, which is the GBU TV channel. That's gonna be the channel where we're gonna really go in. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly TV. That's what we're gonna start dealing with when I really want to have these discussions. Once again, TMAC TV is back. I am your host, Kadaya Yasharala, and I'm just bringing out some news that's popping off in St. Louis tonight, as pretty much as we speak. I haven't really been keeping up on. I have not been keeping up on the live feeds since I grabbed these few posts that I saw that I think is yeah, the real STL news posted. I ran across one of the feeds and it caught my attention. I was getting ready to go live and just get and have like a get it off your chest moment. And we just deal with a bunch of issues that's going on in the world today. I was just going to deal with a bunch of issues. And this really caught my attention because you got the Las Vegas shooting going on, which myself personally, I think that's more of a false flag event because of all the footage that's coming out on that. It's not looking too good. Um, for a lot of things. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say that I'm fully convinced on that, but I'm leading more towards a false flag event because of just the footage not adding up with the stories they telling. So I will say it like this that you know, excuse me, with all that going on, and then to have this going on tonight, it's like we're not learning nothing. We're not moving forward. We are not gaining no process. This is not going to be a kumbaya moment. None of that. This is off the chain crazy. And to me, I just see a bunch of crazy people doing a bunch of crazy stuff and not even knowing why they doing it. But like when we dealing with the Las Vegas thing, let's say that what they saying is true and all that did happen. If it was so real and America was so great, then all that would come together as one, and compassion, mercy, love, things like that would reign this nation right now. It wouldn't be what we seeing right now a couple nights after the shooting where polices are barricading people in and then entrapping them and locking them up. It wouldn't be what we see right now. It just wouldn't be going on that way. But because this world, but because this world has been given over into the hand of the wicked, it is what it is. People can get mad and look at it for what they want to look at it, but these people was not protesting in a way in which you had to arrest 100 people. No, this is madness. This is the country coming to an end, and people just don't want to hear it. The truth hurts, no matter how you put it. And how do you make a story like this interesting? You can't. This stuff's sad all the way around. You can't. You make what? You want to make jokes about it, laugh about it. We can do that. I can make a bunch of jokes about it. I just don't see the humor in it. I just don't. What I see is a society that's reckless and headed for self-destruction. I wish I had that song to play. Headed for self-destruction. What you headed for? Self-destruction. This is gonna implode from within. Let's get back to the video, y'all. Now, before I go, I'm gonna show y'all what he's talking about because it did get worse. I don't know if I'm gonna check into it. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer dealing with this. I just wanted to play a couple videos um, and bring out something that's a little bit different than the Las Vegas thing because they try to brush this under the rug. They think everybody stuck on the Las Vegas thing so they can just do what they want to do in St. Louis. Everybody watching Las Vegas right now, so we can go over there and just do what we want to do in St. Louis. So I want to touch on some of that and bring it out. It's crazy. But I'm gonna show y'all here in a minute. Now, this is just them getting amped up. That's why I played this video to show y'all them getting amped up. But then as we go back a little bit further, hold on, let me get out this video. We go back a little bit further. Let me see. Let's go back one more time. As we go back a little bit further, see. Now the computer want to do its thing again. Let's try this again. Let's see, I'm gonna show y'all my screen. We ain't got nothing to hide. Let's get it. All right, now as we go, oh, they want to make this real hard tonight. Okay, let me try to get down here. They doing some extra stuff. All right, let's try it again. Okay. I want to say that was it, but let me try to get down to the bottom of the page because we want to get to the other videos. We'll come back to that one. Okay. Now, this is what goes on now after they made the arrest. This is what goes on now.
This is camera 3. We have one camera inside the Justice Center. It's staying with our founder, Amina Ali. We have another camera right in front of the St. Louis Justice Center. No more than another camera. What you're looking at right now is a live demonstration protest being put on by St. Louis activists and St. Louis protesters. Looks at the fact that some of their activist community family and some of the protest family has been collected in the kennel of arrest. And we got a few media personnel. STL.
Didn't stop nothing. It made the situation more intense when they arrested all them people. It didn't stop nothing. It did exactly what they wanted to do. It made the situation more worse.
Last time I seen was roughly about 2 to 3 minutes ago. She was zip cuffed or handcuffed via zip tie. She's inside the building. And for the most part, we're going to be out here definitely until Amina Ali comes out. The protesters are going to be out here until their loved ones and their protest family and activist families are released.
See, now people not going home. They out. Why would they do that? This it was a complete entrapment. They surrounded them people that was having a peaceful protest. They locked them all up and thinking that was going, I guess, scare the people. And now they have a bigger issue on their hands than what they had at first. And this is going on in St. Louis tonight. On the head of what's going on in Las Vegas. This country don't have mercy. This country don't want peace. This country is not about justice. This country is about what it is. Getting over on the backs of the people and using the people against the people. That's what we're dealing with. So now let's just watch a little more of this. I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long. We're just gonna watch a little more of this and I'm gonna be out. I just wanna bring this out. We're gonna go in depth tomorrow on this subject, but I just wanted to bring it out just to show y'all while everybody is focused on Las Vegas, St. Louis took an opportunity to go all the way in on the people tonight.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna back up a tad bit so I can get you guys a better view. I know you guys to be able to hear the crowd. Okay, so once again, what you're looking at active demonstration, active protest. It's outside the St. Louis Justice Center, where roughly, I'm going to say an estimated 70 to 100 people at least have been arrested, including our very own real STL News member, Amina Ali. We already have people working on her release. I guarantee Tmhc. See, definitely will not be in there long. Yes, Autumn, there is a camera inside. If there's a camera inside, we definitely want to go live. We're going to go ahead and bring you everything that we see, everything that we go through firsthand. You're not going to get this anywhere else. You won't get coverage like this anywhere else. For some reason, I don't know why other media outlets were not arrested, but you know, it feels like real STL news. We always get singled out and targeted. It's okay though. It's okay.
Once again, people, margin not gonna help. That's on the trap. It's a trap. We can see it taking place tonight, unfolding. We can see their plan unfolding. It's a trap. It's a trap to get as many people together at one time to take them all down. It's just gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better. And I'm just making y'all aware of the story tonight. I'm really not. I'm gonna go in the morning more so on this. I want to see how everything kind of play out, but this is what's going on in St. Louis.
Okay, so they're calling for a mic check. I'm gonna go closer so I can see if we can hear what they're gonna be saying. I'm getting closer.
Now, if you didn't get a chance to see it and you're tuning in late, just go back and watch it. I played the first clip where it shows that the people was actually on the sidewalk. You had very few people that was in the streets. Most of the people was on the sidewalk, and they surrounded the people. The police, the officers surrounded the people, and then told the people to disperse. But the people had no place to go, so they was like, "Where do we go?" They didn't have no place to go. And then you see the officers start to close in on the people. That's when you start to see some of the people get into the streets and stuff like that. But they're mainly, it's a peaceful protest. Nobody throwing bottles, nobody setting cars on fire, nobody riding. It's just a peaceful protest. And these people, over 100 people, were surrounded and all gathered up and arrested. This is what we're dealing with. And if you just go back in the earlier footage of the video, you can actually see what I might play it again later, but this is what took place. So now when they take them to jail, now all these people are out in front of the St. Louis Justice Center, basically trying to get the people out of jail and protesting. It's like a whole new protest within a protest. What they do that at? Like it's a whole new protest going on. They had to stop protesting what they were protesting about to come protest about the people that got arrested for protesting. What they do that at? St. Louis, I guess. I would agree. The Injustice Center. No justice here. This is an attack. This is really a beginning attack against the people. This is what this is, y'all. We are seeing martial law. The beginning parts of that kick in. We're seeing police state. We are seeing all this stuff take action, take form right before our eyes. And they do it in stages. They're doing it in stages. So you won't see everything come at one time. So you can be like, oh, this is what's going on. No, that's not what's going to happen. Little bit By a little bit, they're gonna do it. Once again, we can get away from, we can move the race card out the way. This ain't a black, this ain't about black and white no more. This is about the people versus the government type of stuff. That's what's going on. And I'm not a, let me be very clear here. I'm not saying rise up against the government or nothing. I'm saying the government has already rised up against the people. I'm saying the people don't want this fight. I'm saying the people just want justice. I'm saying the people just want the Constitution to be upheld. I'm saying the people just want the politician that they voted into office to do what they supposed to do. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that this is from what I'm seeing, and I'm just speaking as someone looking at the matter from the outside, or however you want to say it. I'm seeing a systematic system being placed in place to control the masses, to slaughter the masses, to arrest the masses, to cause injustice on the masses. And we're seeing it right now in St. Louis. I think it's kind of funny they chose St. Louis because you got that art there, which is the gateway. They we dealing with all that. So I guess we going into the gateway of something new here. I throw all that in there, but like I said, we're gonna go in depth tomorrow. This is just to make people aware of what St. Louis did on the heads of what's supposed to be one of the biggest mass murders in history taking place in Las Vegas. So if we really cared and Las Vegas had such an impact on this country, then what we seeing in St. Louis would not be taking place tonight. The officers, everybody would have more compassion for each other. But that's not the case. It's an agenda that's going on all the way throughout the country. Other states are going to be involved. You still got Texas dealing with the hurricane. You got Florida dealing with their hurricane. You got Puerto Rico. It's like it's so much chaos going on. How can a person get their mind right? How can you weave through all this madness? How can you figure it out? It's so much. It's too much. They keep you like every day. It's not just one thing, it's several things going on within a day. So how can you focus on anything? How can you even take the time? You know how when you have a bad relationship with someone and you break up or something, you have to take a moment to get yourself together. Well, a lot of the things that's going on in this country is because of bad relationships. How do you take the time to get your thoughts together when you keep jumping in different relationships? You keep jumping into it's another situation. It's something else going on, and it's all bad. It's nothing good. I don't even think we got good stories coming out. Maybe the kids graduating, but they getting ready to know what they. This is a new school year, so we ain't got to worry about that right now. Maybe graduation is a happy time. Maybe we can. And see, I don't celebrate the holiday, but most of the country do. So maybe the holidays might be something for the people to come together on. But right now, it's so much stuff going on. The people don't even get a chance to think. Like they too busy being focused on just justice. Hold on, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it alone. That was a good time. See, she say free our people. At this point, it's not even just black people no more. What they did tonight, it was everybody. They didn't care if you was a white person, black person, Chinese person, Asian person. It did not matter. And the news is not gonna cover it properly. I just don't think it's gonna happen because they don't want y'all to see the injustice that is being placed on the people that's causing this uprising from the people. These people are being forced into these situations. It's like when you back anything into a corner and it's fight or die. People gonna fight. Animals gonna fight. It's a natural instinct. everything is being set up to where you are being forced into a corner. You have no choice but to come out swinging. Now, we're gonna deal probably with scriptures and everything tomorrow, but today, tonight, right now, on the TMAC TV, we just putting it out there. I ain't even said hit the subscribe, like, or share button. Cause see, you don't even think about that when you can see this oppression going on. It's affecting a nation of people. You ain't thinking about likes. You ain't thinking about subscribers. We thinking about, you know what? I don't cuss, but I'm gonna cuss this time. We thinking about how fucked up this is. This is some messed up. This is some jacked up stuff right here. This is very jacked up. I'm gonna play some more. They done made a song already. That's gonna be on iTunes tomorrow. We gonna have a dance and everything. See, at least we do find the good and stuff. We try to find positive even when it's real bad. Now, let's look at one more video because it's pretty much all the same. We're not gonna really bore the people with because it's just it's like I haven't even got a chance to really watch all the videos and go in here and really pick out. Hold on, my bad. I went did too much. Really ain't got a chance to go in here and pick out all the videos and just look at it. But I see where they were. Hold on, I'm just gonna find a video right quick. They had the video of the lady that this channel. I think she's the founder of Real STL News. Uh, I just saw her. Where she's at? Mm, let's try this video. No, that's not it. We're not gonna watch that one. I'm see they moved. Oh, nope, they moved it. Let me see can I find it. Uh, it doesn't matter because all these are dealing with the same thing. So maybe it's this one. I'm not sure. Nope, we just watched it. Let me do this again. See, it I always do that. All right. Oh, what we got going on here? They say today protesters met up at Chinook supermarket to discuss plans of protesting for the event and ended up on Highway 40 near downtown St. Louis around 7:30 p.m. Protesters halted traffic and got out of vehicles to chant "No justice, no peace." So they're gonna put this on Black Lives Matter, even though I saw more of the other nations than I saw black folks. But that's what they're gonna do. They say later they got off the ramp at Jefferson Avenue and made their way to Market Street in Jefferson, where multiple municipalities surrounded them with no gear. They got the word that they were all under arrest after they were told to disperse. But we were there and saw there was no way to disperse because we were surrounded by police. The founder slash reporter of Real STL was arrested and she repeatedly told police she was media. It's on the video I played earlier. Over 125 protesters, including clergy members, were arrested. Arrested. Jail support has everyone information and is bailing them out right now. Police refused to interview with any media who was live streaming the event. We hope everyone is released unharmed. Wow. Did y'all just hear that? Well, damn. You got a customer. See, this wow. People, people. When are we gonna wake up? When are we gonna see things for what they are? When are we gonna stop making excuses for the injustice, the oppression, the atrocities that happens within this country? My question is, how can this country, which claim to be so great, go out and fight for other countries and allow all this to go on within its border? It don't make no sense. It just does not make no sense at all. But most people are walking around here half asleep, not understanding that you've been lied to. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled. You didn't land in America. America landed on you. Like, this is the stuff. And for some reason we want to say, well, this is a great country. How is this great? Like, I'm confused. Let's see, can I get something out of here that makes sense? Let's watch this one. Let me see. This comes in. Let's see if this gives the police a reason to go in and act the way they acted tonight. And maybe this is what they're talking about that made them act the fool. Maybe this is what it is. It really don't look like a large group of people, but they are in some way blocking traffic. I give them that when they're gonna use that, they blocking traffic. Um, see, you got. See, this is this. Hold on, let me try to go back. Hold on. How do I go back on the comments? Can I go back on the comments? Oh, it won't let me. Let me try. Hold on. Let me try to get back on the comment. Did y'all see that comment? Oh my God. Why did it do that? Let's go back here. All right. I'm going to try to pause this. And I hope y'all can see the screen. Let me see if I get down. I can scroll down now. All right. I want y'all to see some of the comments. Try to get ready to pause it. Okay. Let's pause it. Let me see. Can I get back to that comment? Oh, it went away again. And they making it hard. Well, anyway, the comment said, okay, there you go, right there. Run them over. And that is Matthew Pacey. Wow. And he's mixed. He's married with a sister. And this is how he feel. Run them over. With thoughts like that, we not getting nowhere. See, them are the people that hide behind the government, the code, they hide behind it, or they act like they don't see what's really going on. Because last I checked, this is people tired of this system. Now, if Matthew agrees with this world, then he's probably one of them out there with their uniform on. He's probably one of them been trained to have no heart. He's probably one been trained to have no mind, no conscience, no idea, no nothing for itself. Like he's just out here. Anyway, people, I'm not gonna go too much longer. I'm gonna try to finish this video. I think I'm gonna be out. This is sad. How do I get back to the whole thing? I need to see. If I watch the comments, I'll be on the comments. I'm not gonna do that. But he say run them over. So Matthew, what was that at? What a guy ran? I can't think of the place now. What a guy just ran through the crowd. That'll be a Matthew. Matthew would have just ran through the crowd. Now whoever in that great car trying to get to work, they cannot be late any another time. They in the grass. They just want to get around the people. Now I don't agree with this. I don't agree with it, but I wouldn't say run them over. I don't think they should block the road. But once again, I do think it's gonna get worse. This is going to get worse, and we can see it escalating, intensifying, getting worse and worse with each and every incident. More and more people are coming out. Is this what they want? Or do they really want peace? I don't know. You be the judge. You tell me. This is a small crowd. It's not really a big crowd of people. They made the crowd. The crowd gonna be bigger tomorrow now. This is not even a big group. This is something that could have been dealt with civil servitude. Like the this is where protect and serve kick in, where you come in and what they call it, and there's so many ways to even put this, but this is where you have a political, this is where you have a discussion with the people and you hear their views. This is a small event. And see the picture they show you? Like, this is what gets me. Look at the picture they show you. They show you this picture with this small amount of people blocking all this traffic, which I know they did do that. But this is what they're using to say what happened. Hold on, let me go get it. What happened back here in the video where the people was protesting peacefully is the reason why they did what they did. So they'll use that clip of them blocking the road at like 7 o'clock in the evening, like 7 something, to justify what they did at 10 o'clock, 10:30. Where did that clip go? Right here. This clip right here. Now, I'm not gonna play the whole clip. I'm just gonna go to the certain pieces. Basically, in this clip, it's in the beginning of the video anyway, so you can go back and watch the beginning and get all this. But check it out. Like we get down here in the video. Hold on. We get down here in the video. Well, they have told the people to leave, right? Hold on, let me get a little further down. They told the people to leave. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. They told the people to leave, right? Let me go back a little bit. Right before this scene. Now I can show you a couple scenes. I'm trying to show you How they did the people. I want to go. I know it's right in this area. Let me see. Can I just find it? Just scrolling through here without keep clicking. Okay, so before this, let me get. All right, here we go. Right about here. All right, check this out. This is what they telling the people to disperse. Right? They saying y'all need to leave the scene, move around. But now, before they tell the people to move around, the police have surrounded them on all sides. You see, they on all sides. They at the, and if you look, if they show, if they was a pan to the right, you would see them. But see how they done position their bikes. Let's go back and look at that one more time. Let's go back just a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let me go back just a little bit farther. All right, let them talk a little bit. Listen to what they say. This is crazy.
We were told to disperse, and there is nowhere to disperse to.
Hey, I don't know what the protest. I think it's about the stuff that's been going on in St. Louis. What's up, Perry? I see you in the building, Perry. I see you. I'm just sitting here going in, man, on some crazy stuff. Now I want y'all to see this. Oh, it won't let me pause it. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm trying. All right, let's stop right there. It's a little blurry, but what we looking at is a line of polices with their bikes to block the people from running through the bushes. They surrounded these people tonight to keep them from getting away. And what happened was they ended up arresting everybody. All these people that you see right now, they arrested them all. If you look at the police, they got them all surrounded. They can't go nowhere. This is what's going on right now in St. Louis. And so what's going on is you got now they at the Justice Center protesting and let these people that we see right now free. Everybody you see right now went to jail tonight. You about to see the police, see how they got them surrounded on the opposite side of the street right now. And they getting ready to come across and get ready to arrest everybody. This is what's going on right now. But I think this is that protest about that officer that killed that got off in St. Louis. I think they've been in St. Louis. They've been protesting for a couple of weeks now. I think this is just part of that same protest. It just got intense tonight, which doesn't make any sense because if we're gonna deal with what happened in Las Vegas and we're gonna say that's not a false narrative, it's not a false story. And then we would have to really analyze this and say, well, where is the compassion in this country at this point in time? Where is it at? This world is given over to the hand of the wicked. It's that simple.
Everyone's most likely been arrested.
But yeah, they did this. Now y'all know if y'all want to come in, just let me know. I'll send y'all a link. We can come in and talk about it. I was just dealing with the subject, just to I really want to have a get it off your chest moment tonight and just talk about a lot of things that's going on, not only within the world, but within our own lives, get it off our chest. Because the people don't never get a chance to rest. It's always from one big event to the next. And we can get the race card out the picture tonight. That's what's funny about it. This ain't about black and white tonight. This is about people. This is about the people and the government tonight. whether you consider a person in this country or not. This is about them versus you. They don't care what color you is tonight. Everybody going to jail. They don't care if you CNN, ABC, Fox News. They don't care. You going to jail. If you inside that box, you going to jail. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna play that back. He got mad because she didn't recognize his stripes.
Excuse me, Chief Lord, oh, sorry, Lieutenant. Oh, wow. All of protesters.
I can't no more. Anyway, if anybody want to come in, let me know. I will continue. Otherwise, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna say this for in the morning because I wanted to tackle a lot of more stuff. I was just addressing very few issues on the whole subject itself.
So can you tell the people of St. Louis what is happening? I'm here with you guys. Oh, okay. That's what I'm here for. Okay.
I think it's sad.
So Lieutenant, he's very polite. He did tell me he does not. What's going on right now is a mass arrest.
I think this the beginning of a police state, y'all. The America about to see. America really about to see. This is what happened when you brush stuff under the rug and you act like you don't see it. Now it don't matter what color you is. They don't care. You have given them enough power to put you in the box too. This is this is crazy, y'all. Maybe I look into things too deep. That could be me. But you know how when you're trying to cook something, you start off, let's say you're trying to make an apple pie or something. You got to cut the apples up. You gotta get your brown sugar out. You got to put all the ingredients in there. And I say over time, they have been putting these ingredients together for what we call a police state. Now the police is in power to not even care about the law or the Constitution at all because they got the ingredients where the law is them, not the Constitution no more, not the rights of the people, but they are the law, and what they say is the law, whether it's in any articles or any statutes or anything like that. That doesn't matter because they have that uniform on, that badge on. Hey, what they say is what it is. And this just does not affect black people. This affects this nation. This is how you see this nation fall. This is how you see the good go down with the bad and the bad go down with the good. This is what I guess as we say, the 2/3 kick in. Out here marching for something that'll never change. You can't change this system. You can't. It'll never happen. Can't change it. This system. Look at these cops. They're not even smart enough to recognize that they are wrong. They have no consciousness. They've been trained to be ignorant. Like once you train somebody, okay. I got puppies now. And I had to train my dogs how to sit. I had to train them how to, go outside and do their thing. I had to train them to do these different things. Same thing with what we see right now with the law enforcement. They've been trained. Give them a commandment. They don't know nothing else but what you say do. Go sit. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and sit. Go arrest. I'm gonna go over here and arrest people. I'll go bark. I'm gonna go bark loud. That's what they. This is the training that they are getting. They're not getting use your own brain, common sense, logic. They're not being trained with that because that went away with the 90s. They because they tell you take time to use your own brain to think you can die here on these battlefields. They lead them to war anyway. They go on to war anyway. They gonna die fucking with America the way they fucking with America. Shouldn't have cussed like that, but ain't no other way to see it. This is wrong on so many levels. This is the Bible prophecies coming true. This is what we speak. This is what we speak about all the time coming true. For everybody that say we don't know what the hell we talking about, I want y'all to look at what they doing now, and they don't feel nothing about it. They are good doing this to the people. This is crazy. They gonna lock up everybody. They don't care.
Sir, you told us to disperse. We had nowhere to go. So if you didn't tell us to disperse, why you just say you told us to leave the area? What the hell? Oh my goodness. They're arresting you. Oh my goodness.
They're evil. They're evil. Look at this evilness. These people are not resisting at all. And they got their pepper spray out. These people are sitting down waiting to go to jail. And these trained assassins, terrorists, these trained terrorists in these blue uniforms that happen to say police with the American flag on it, don't have enough common sense to know that the people are not resisting. This is what how do you expect justice? How? Why would you expect justice? I'm just wondering, man. We're going to talk about this some more in the morning. I'm just wondering. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm confused. He know not to say nothing. He's like, nah, I ain't gonna say. I'm just gonna sit here and not do nothing. These people are crazy. Y'all should have saw how they blocked them in with the bikes, man. You got to go back and watch the video from earlier. It'll show you because I don't want to keep playing everything over and over again, but it'll show you how they surrounded them at first and then told the people to leave. This is crazy. And they're in their head, they're thinking we gave y'all an opportunity to leave. Y'all, even though we had y'all surrounded, y'all didn't take it. What the? He know he going. He putting his phone up. Look at him. She finna cut her phone out. But people, this is what we dealing with, man. This is what it is. Y'all get ready for it. I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want from people that have that are brainwashed? Now we can go. Let's look at what's the results of them doing this right quick. I'm gonna show this video again. So after they arrested everybody went down to the Justice Center in St. Louis. And now everybody in front of the police department waiting on the people to be released. Okay, they saying Isaiah Perkins. Is that somebody? I mean, they killing so many people. It's hard to keep up with them. Is that a new person that they just killed? Is that what we dealing with? Somebody new that just got killed? That's crazy. Who? Okay, I'm going to go look up Isaiah Perkins. I think that's somebody new. This may be just a whole new protest going on altogether. And well, we dealing with St. Louis now, so we like they got a nice little body count going on. So maybe it's just a new one. I'm gonna have to go look up. I'm gonna have to go look up this because it just came across my desk today, this evening, while I was trying to get the new channel set up, which is the good, the bad, and the ugly TV. So that's GBU TV. So y'all get ready to subscribe to that. That's where a lot of the footage getting ready to go as we move forward. But we're gonna be on, especially talking about topics like this. They're gonna be on the GBU TV channel. And that's the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we can point out all the different things, whether it be good in society, whether it be bad, whether it be ugly. But as you can see, you had people out trying to do something good. You got bad cops that just follow orders, and you get an ugly situation, which is what you have right now.
You have the mother of Isaiah Perkins. This folk.
Justice for Isaiah Perkins. Who I gotta go check out this. There's so many stories right now. I don't even know what the heck. I don't even know what happened to the brother or whoever he is. I don't even know.
You want to see if we can get a word with her shortly?
But let me ask the real question though. Let me ask the real question. In a society full of people that are actually, for the most part, God fearing, just want to go home and take care of their families, go to work and do their job, and just want to live the pursuit of happiness in this country that's supposed to be built for things like that. How do you deal with life as it is today when the people that are placed in society to protect, serve, honor, and keep those rights in which you go to work hard for every day? How do you protect yourself from them being from them becoming the gang or becoming the terrorist or becoming the oppressor? How do what do you do when the system that you put in place to protect you from any other violence or any other oppression, how do you deal with it when the system that you put into place becomes the enemy? How do you deal with that? The people that you're supposed to walk up on, like we got this saying, coffee. The cops love donuts and stuff. You can't even walk up on a cop and you can't walk up on a police and give him a donut. Now he gonna say he thought you was reaching. Oh, he was reaching, and you get shot. And then when they turn your body over, all you got is donuts and a cup of coffee. How do you protect yourself when the people that's supposed to protect and keep everything safe becomes the enemy? I'm gonna keep it 100. We saw it happen with the black community, with the Crips and Bloods. We saw it happen with the gangs that arose, that was used to take down the black community. We saw that happen with them. Once the people that was put there to protect the community became the oppressors of the community, we can look at what we see today and see what the results of that happening. This is the same thing. It's just at this time, I know we as a people, because we go through it all the time, we want to talk about it and say, well, they just hunting us. No, the game is changing. They hunting anybody that ain't got on a uniform. If you don't have on a police uniform, you are an enemy to them. They don't care if you're an old white man with money. If Trump won president, he can get it. That's how they feel. If Trump, and you know a lot of them want to get Trump. If he wasn't president, he could get it. I bet you I could see one of them officers right now, sitting outside his house just waiting for him to pull around the corner so they can pull him over and say, well, your tags is out. I can see this right now going on. This is a system that so how do you protect yourself from that when no one is safe? Not even the people that's been sweeping under the rug. I'm gonna keep saying that because that's what you did. You swept it under the rug. And now that dirt that's under the rug that made such a hill, you can't walk on that rug without tripping and falling yourself. How you deal with it now? This ain't this old color barrier thing, even though I can go deep on the subject, we're not gonna do that. But this old color barrier thing, making it about race, it's finna go. This is finna be a people thing. This is about to be something for the people. The people has to come together to fight the monster that the people created. What are y'all gonna do? It's in your face now. It is truly in your face now. We've been crying for years. We've been crying for hundreds of years. We ain't gotta cry no more. We all we can do is just hug y'all now. Most of us not gonna want to do it, but it is what it is. We in the boat together now. They see us all the same.
And so you're taking the knee for Isaiah Franklin. You're taking the knee for every single potential of land. You're taking the knee for Ayanna Jones. And you're calling out some names. Von Aaron Myers and Harry Ball.
It's hitting home, people.
That's why we're taking the knee.
It's hitting home. I'm not trying to make this show about racism. I'm not trying to make this show about nothing but what it's about. The people against the people. I was watching. I'm had to give a shout out to Netta. I was watching Netta. And he was out on the streets of New York and he was talking to the people and everybody hollering for gun control laws. I'm like, we need to get the gun control. We need gun control. We need gun control. Hey, most of the minorities in America don't really have guns for y'all to control like that. The guns that we do get comes from y'all in the back alley. Got to control the people that have a right to the guns, who's manufacturing the guns, they're making the ammunition. We don't want to talk about that though. We ain't gonna talk. We start bringing that out. You're wrong. You can't say that. Look at this crime rate. When the stats are wrong anyway, you got to go dig deep to get the real stats on crimes. And what's sad about it is they push a narrative on a certain group of people when they more worried about the other group of people. But I ain't gonna go into details on that either. You gotta do your research.
Shout out to everybody that's out here because you don't have to be. Thank you for being out here. Thank you for being out here. You blow me away every single time. You blow us away every single time because you don't have to be out here.
That's sad. What she's doing And she's looking at the diversity that's out there. She's looking at the different groups of people that's out there fighting for the same cause. And her response was that you blow her away because you're out there. Had it been a bunch of us out there, it wouldn't have blew her away at all. We'd have just been hugging hands. I mean, shaking hands and hugging each other, talking about, you know, it's us or nothing. You know, she's blown away by seeing the many different faces and realizing that this is deeper than just a color issue. This is way deeper than just color. I mean, this is prophecy.
You many of you don't have to fight for black lives, and you throw it out anyway. So we thank you. That's right, we family, but my family at home, look, they didn't come out. My blood family didn't come out. They said more power and they slept and they sat at the table.
See, we at home. See, she said, "See what I'm talking about? And it's not because they fight. I don't even think they fight. I don't even think it's about black power. On that note, I think it's more so about uh, it's happening to them too. The media just not pushing it, and then when they do push it, they push it on us as the people and try to make it look like we fighting for something and all this when you know for just as many lives as we lose, they lose. They're getting killed too, just like we're getting killed. It's just the media don't promote it. They don't talk about those stories. They don't push them. Meanwhile, these people having to bury their people like we have to bury our people. And they are feeling it. And they get mad. I think this is a bunch of the other nation's problem because we say Black Lives Matter. They want to push this narrative, all lives matter. It's because behind the scenes, their depths are not being recognized. The same thing is happening to them in a sense. They still have their privileges. They still can do things that they still are able to do. But as far as worse as like, I'll put it like this. Let me make sure I say this correct so people don't take me the wrong way and say, "Oh, you standing up for." No, I'm just being real. I would say maybe 10, 20 years ago, that fight would have been worth the fight. But it's not about um a certain even though we gonna always get the bad end of the stick because of how everything is set up, it's an attack on all the people right now. Now, a lot of people might not feel it the way we feel it, but it doesn't change the fact that they still feel it. That's what we gotta stay focused at. They still feel it. Prophecies are being fulfilled. They are realizing that they have inherited lies. This is what's going on. This is the rise and fall from one generation to the next. Let's continue to listen to the sister. And I'm about to get off of here, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I just haven't been TMAC TV have not been on in a while. We've been missing the audience. We've been over here putting that work in, doing all type of stuff, and we've been not able to come on. We have not been able to come on and just really, dive into a lot of the stuff that's been going on. So we're trying to change that and make sure that we do address some of these issues and let the people know we do care too, and we are here too. And I'm a little crazy, y'all. I'm a little lost in the head. I'm a little mentally challenged too. I'd have been oppressed, abused, and all that. So my thoughts are rambling on because I'm still trying to put the pieces together too. I'm just as messed up as everybody else about this. At the end of the day, I don't know how to feel. I don't know whether to jump up and shout and say the prophecies are coming through, or be a little sad sometimes because you see the hurt and the pain in the people's faces. It's like a catch 22. On one hand, this is supposed to happen, But on the other hand, you just don't want to see it happen, especially you don't want to see people go through things. So I'm not just completely just crazy like that. I mean, not mean like that. I just don't. I mean, I guess I'm just, I guess, kind of bipolar with this. What what do you expect? Let's listen to the sister Lamo.
So I'm saying thank you to those that sacrifice and continue to come out. And the other thing, look how fast you put stuff together. I mean, we got everything that we need out here. And so we just want to say thank you to you all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Every time I'm gonna say that I'm gonna tell the people, but yeah, we still get. Yeah, we still hurt. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. So even though they lost us, we still came together. And we still hurt. Because we're not even fair.
Whoo, whoo. I don't know. I know scriptures. I know that this is the beginning of a lot to come. But yet and still, it's the beginning. And who can argue with that? On that note, people, I'm not gonna hold y'all up too much longer. I love y'all. Uh, I love y'all, man. It's getting wicked. I see my boy D Red, the blue collar scholar in the building, man. All love to you, brother, man. You want the link, I shoot it out to you. Um, we just going back live, man. It's a lot of things going on. I wanted to do it, get it off your chest tonight, and we just come together and talk about all this different stuff. As I was trying to set the show together, I started seeing what was going on in St. Louis. So I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but I wanted to bring it out, and I'm still gonna deal with it tomorrow too. Just want to bring out a few things and let the world know, let the people know that hey, this is going down whether we like it or not. This police state going down whether we like it or not. This us fighting over race ain't got nothing to do with what they dealing with. They getting ready to come in and bring this new world order in. It's going down. This is that Judaism and Masonicism. This is the Illuminati. This is that skull and bone. This is that stuff coming together, y'all. Y'all better get ready for it. They've been planning this stuff for thousands of years. This is coming. Hey, they finally got the technology. They finally got the people in the right places. They finally got the mental stability of the people destroyed just enough to where they can implicate this BS. Understand that. But you've been lied to. You've been lied to. They don't care. They never cared. You was a part of that illusion of inclusion. You was included into the lie. On that note, I think I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna say peace to the family, man. It's much love. Let me stop sharing my screen. Y'all can go check what I'm watching is the real STL news. That's what I'm watching. That's what I'm dealing with. That's where I'm at. Uh, and that's just what it is. It's all love from the family. Once again, this is Tmhc TV. We're here. It's about family, love, knowledge, and most of all, respect. And we signing out, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night.